This is the video on making the tool for the um, cam chain tensioner on a, well, this would probably be for at least a couple years. I know it would be for 2005, 2006, but my bike's a 2005 Honda CBR 600 RR. To put a factory one on, you have to screw in the little screw on the inside to retract the cam chain tensioner. There's a tool that I'd seen. The cheapest I'd seen was about 60 bucks, which was like a whole, they call it a cam chain tensioner holder. Or I saw where you can make a little key basically that can do it. I'll put a picture up right here with the dimensions. Then what I did is I just took the dimensions and traced it out on a piece of paper, and then took some just some glue or stick glue or whatever, and stick glued it onto a piece of just scrap steel that I had laying around. And then the next step is just to take a Dremel tool and cut that out. Alright, now that I have the cam chain tensioner tool finished, I'm going to talk a little bit about why you would use this. You wouldn't use this for a manual cam chain tensioner, but you would use this for the automatic cam chain tensioner. And that is because no matter how hard you push, or as long as it's still good, you shouldn't be able to push the piston in. So to retract that, there's a flathead screw inside of the inside here, and then you have your locking keys on the outside, which you would hit the flathead here, and then these would be your locking keys on this side. So once you get it tightened down, have the shaft come up, then you would push it a little bit further and it would lock on here. So pushing your key, feel it seat, and then you can see this retracting. If this isn't retracted and is fully extended, there's just no way to push this all the way down to actually screw it down. So once you feel it get all the way to the end, you just back it off a little bit or whatever, you know, whatever yours is set to, and then you can push that in, and that holds that tension for the spring so you can put it in there. Again, like if it's, you know, extended all the way, which if you're not holding this, it's just automatically going to extend all the way. It's going to be out way too far when you're trying to install it. I'll have another video on you know, taking it out and putting it in. It's super freaking easy. So this is definitely the hardest part, which isn't hard if you have a Dremel tool or a file, or preferably both. But I really hope that helps somebody out. That way, you know, they can, if they decide to go to a factory tensioner or whatever, then, you know, they can make that tool instead of buying it. But have a good one, everybody.